How did the Globe burn down? Yes, indeed, this iconic British theatre suffered a tragic fate in the early 1600s, burned to a crisp in a raging inferno. So how did it happen? Could it have been embers from a nearby chimney, or an act of jealous rage? Either way, there's a mystery to be solved. It's historical cold case time. But first, let's set the scene. Cast your mind back to the 29th of June, 1613, a Tuesday. It's a midsummer, midweek, mid-afternoon on Bankside, across the river from the City of London. It's dry and warm, the streets are busy, and at the Globe Theatre, the galleries are full and the yard is packed for a new play, which has only been performed 2 or 3 times already. Henry VIII, or All Is True by William Shakespeare, in collab with his protege and pal, John Fletcher. There are nearly 3,000 people in the Globe, which is almost twice as many as our maximum capacity today. That's a lot of squeezing onto benches, a lot of standing in the aisles, a lot of people shoulder to shoulder in the yard, not unlike rush hour on the London Underground today. So a busy building filled to bursting point. Why are they all there? Well, for one thing, it's the Globe, home of the King's Men, the theatre company with patronage from King James I. And for another, it's by William Shakespeare, already a superstar and trending celebrity. And although Londoners didn't know it yet, for most of them it was the last time they'd see a new play by the city's most popular dramatist, who at 49 years old was about to retire. And word had got out that this wasn't a play you wanted to miss, not just for its political thriller plot about King Henry VIII and his divorce from Catherine of Aragon, but because of its eye-popping costumes and pageantry and a cast of, well, if not thousands, then certainly more than usual. The King's Men had hired extras off the street to play all the lords and ladies and bystanders who swelled the stage during the play's big scenes. Not a bad acting gig, wouldn't you say? So how does this delightful afternoon at the theatre turn into the flaming catastrophe we know? Well, this is where things get a little bit ugly, as those thousands of people in the audience that day wouldn't get a chance to see the dazzling coronation of Queen Anne or little Princess Elizabeth's christening. About half an hour into the show, in a scene depicting a glamorous aristocratic party at Cardinal Wolsey's house, a stagehand up in the attic set off a small cannon to announce the arrival of important guests. Yes, a cannon. Although this cannon wasn't loaded with a ball, it had fabric wadding stuffed into the neck, and unseen by anyone below, some of the burning wadding flew out and landed on the dry thatch of the roof of the Globe. The flames kindled within the bundles of reeds. The only sign at first was a wisp of smoke, barely noticed by the spectators below, whose eyes were fixed on the stage, but within minutes the thatch had ignited, the flames ripping around the roof like the sparks of a gunpowder trail. Cue chaos. 3,000 people made for the exits. There'd have been pushing, shoving, panic. Reports from the time vary in how long the building remained standing. Some say it burned to the ground in an hour, others in 2. Whatever the truth, it was terrifyingly fast. The playhouse that had stood on that site since 1599, home to Hamlet and King Lear, became a charred ruin in less time than it took to enjoy one of the famous plays that had made its reputation. Miraculously, everyone got out of the Globe alive. And in fact, there were very few injuries. One person was scalded, saving a child. Another had their burning breeches extinguished by a quick-thinking drinker with a bottle of beer. It's likely that the King's Men lost equipment and props, but they probably saved a lot of their valuable play scripts and costumes. And a good thing too, given it cost them £1,400 to rebuild the Globe. An eye-watering sum at the time, but a sign of their investment in and attachment to their theatre on Bankside. The King's Men found themselves down, but definitely not out at the end of June 1613. And within a year, the Globe was back, with a flame-proof tiled roof. In fact, you can still visit the site of the original Globe Theatre right here on Bankside in London, marked by a plaque on Park Street. Go and see for yourself, but maybe keep your eyes peeled for any loose cannons or wandering embers. We hope you enjoyed this video. If we taught you something new today, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, or let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to Shakespeare's Globe YouTube channel for everything Shakespeare, and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we post a new video. Thanks again. See you next time.